I hope Sammy's in for the night.
Of course he's home for the night. Every night for the past 2 weeks, he comes home at some ungodly hour. He goes to sleep, and we sit out here.
Yeah, tell me about it. I had to break another date for this one.
How about calling in, finding what time my relief is showing up?
According to the police manual, 4:02, I think. It's the job of the officer who's awake to do the calling in. Oh, hey, tell room service I'll have the Belgian waffles.
That came from the house.
Call for backup.
This is R21 Charles to 114. Request backup. Shots fired with 826 Barbara Drive.
Now, from what you could tell, there was only one of them, right?
Yeah, I'm positive about that.
Did you see him?
Well, his back was to me the whole time. He was running, and he was dressed in leather. That's all I could tell.
Dorothy, what did you see?
Not too much. He was shooting at me. Didn't think it would be prudent to stare.
Prudent, huh? That's what's wrong with the world today. Everybody seems to be prudent. Now, what about the motorcycle?
All I could see were the tail lights, but it sounded to me like a Japanese bike.
Sergeant, this guy made pretty heavy use of the computer. Do you want us to run our usual number on it?
Yes, please. Get me a summary as soon as you can.
Sure thing.
Thanks very much. Who the dick's on the case?
Wagner and McKeon. Wagner's outside, McKeon's out back where the bike was.
Show me where the bike was.
He had his bike parked behind that wall. By the time we got out here, he was almost out of sight.
Huh?
He took off down that line
Right
there.
to this trajectory here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you didn't see anybody that he might have been working an accomplice with, would you?
No, he was definitely alone.
Okay. You say Dorsey took a shot at him from up here?
Yeah, but it was pretty late when he got out here.
Yeah, here's his tracks here. Look what we got here.
What's that?
That's a baffle. Fits inside of a muffler to quiet the noise. I don't know if it belongs to our guy or not, but we can sure as hell check it out. Looks Japanese. Looks like he lost a set screw here.
I'll check the shops. Maybe they can tell us what kind of bike that came off.
Yeah, it's Charlie. Yeah, do that. You're a good police officer. Thank you. Captain, you must be clairvoyant.
What do you mean?
Well, you must have known something was going to happen to Sammy when you had us put a tail on him.
He was being surveilled for his loan sharking activities. Don't forget, his old man was Harold Goodman. Ran finances for the mob out here for a long time. In fact, I'm sure he never even retired. He just put the kid up as a front for the business. So I talked to the homicide boys, and they say this one's ours. So what do we got?
Oh, great. Well, the shooter got away in a motorcycle. Sammy's lost part of his tailpipe. At least we have that to go on.
It's a start.
You know, whoever Harold Goodman was, it's not going to be easy telling him his kid's dead.
Well, I'll tell him. We kind of go back a long way.
That's okay, I'll do it. It's on my way home anyway. Thanks for coming by. See you later. Mr. Goodman? Excuse me, I'm Sergeant Hunter, LA Police Department. We met a while back.
Hunter. Must be business. I'm not friendly with any policeman.
Mr. Goodman, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. It's about your son, Sammy. He's been shot.
Sammy's dead, isn't he?
I'm afraid he is.
How?
It happened at his house. The killer was inside when he came home.
Was it robbery?
No. He was murdered. Mr. Goodman, do you think this has anything to do with the family business?
What is that supposed to mean?
Look, we know Sammy was a financial manager of the established underworld.
My son was a legitimate businessman.
Does this have anything to do with your past?
What I was has nothing to do with my son.
We do know that he was under surveillance when he was killed. We know he was into something.
Leave me alone, huh?
Sorry about your son, Mr. Goodman.
Sure. The cops are sitting outside Sammy's house and he gets killed. What good are you?
Mr. Goodman, you may need the police now. Think about that.
You didn't say anything about cops. Why the hell didn't you tell me?
Tom, if I would have known the police were there, don't you think I would have told you?
Right. You always look out for your friends.
You're not my friend.
Oh, tell me something I don't know.
I could have had Max take care of the problem, but I hired you because I wanted a pro.
Max? Oh, I'm sure Max would have been in and out on little cat feet. Right, Max?
Whatever. Give him the money.
That's not enough. Not with how it went down. Hey, I even screwed up
Sammy
my
was getting a
favorite
little
bike
too
getting out
shabby
of
with
there.
the police. That's why I got rid of him. I had no idea they were protecting him at this point in time.
This point in time? Oh, was that valuable? I am sorry.
Paul?
It's right, dear. It was an accident,
That was a gift.
and I'm sure the insurance will take care of it.
All right.
Now, how much will it take to make you happy?
Hunter, you were right. This is off a custom racing bike. 9 shops repair them in the area. I called them all myself.
Very good. You know, I read your report. All seems to be there.
Yeah. Well, writing out that part about getting hosed while in pursuit wasn't that easy.
Well, those garden hoses can be tough sometimes, especially the big fat ones.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
See you later.
Right.
Hunter. Yes, Sid. Great. Can you bring him up for me? I appreciate it. Thanks.
Burning the midnight oil, huh?
I tell you, this stuff from Sammy's computer is just incredible, Charlie. I got something I want to show you. I think you get a kick out of it.
All right, come in when you're ready.
I'll be right there. Well, Charlie, you were right about Sammy Goodman. He's been loan sharking in the great Goodman tradition here. We've got everything broken down in basic 4 categories. Garment district, construction, transportation.
Wow.
And this last one, monies are paid out. Look at that right there.
Albert, Fogarty, Doyle. What do you know? Devane.
Looks like C. Devane took about 15 grand from Sammy.
Must be cousin Cornelius, the black sheep in the family, huh? I hope it doesn't turn out to be Charlotte or Catherine, some lady that Sammy was keeping on the side. I'll never hear the end of that. How'd the old man take the news?
And not very well. He's got a heart condition, so I don't think we can count on any help in this case.
All right, well, you start running these names first thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Set screw must have rusted out.
Well, we're gonna have to replace the muffler from the top. Take a couple days.
Hey, pal, I gotta have the bike today. Be back at 4:30.
Yeah, no, man, I'm all booked up.
Oscar, what's going on?
Nothing.
Oscar?
Come on, the guy gave me a C note. All he needs is a new baffle.
Officer Malensky, please.
Yeah.
Charlie, got a hot tip on our shooter. He's picking up his motorcycle at a custom shop right around 4:30.
Great. Who you got on it?
Dorsey and Malinsky.
Good. Tell him to watch out for the hoses.
Got it.
Devane. All right, I'll be right there.
Novak and Lorenzo will meet you at the bike shop around 4:30. They'll be your backup on this deal.
Great.
Now, Joanne, I need a favor from you.
Name it.
Forensics gave us a list of all of Sammy Goodman's loan sharking victims. You'll see right here a guy named Prima Sportswear. He may want to talk to us. If you could get over there and talk with him before you hit the bike shop, I'd sure appreciate it.
Okay, I'll get over there right away.
Okay, thanks. Good luck, you guys.
All right.
You're not from Marshall Field, I can tell by the uniform.
You have a very discerning eye. Mr. Prima?
That's me.
I'm Officer Joanne Malensky, LAPD.
That line's not in the store yet.
It's very nice.
Well, first shipment for our friends in blue. We'll sell it to you $1 over cost.
Mr. Prima, I'm here to talk about Sammy Goodman.
Goodman. From O'Neill's in Akron?
Think, Mr. Prima. Loan sharking.
Sammy Goodman. Oh, now I remember. I saw it on the news. Oh, they didn't say he was a, what, a loan shark?
Mr. Prima, it's real important you tell me anything you know about Sammy Goodman or the people who worked for him.
Well, how should I know about these people?
The last 2 seasons, your line died in the stores. You didn't have any money for another season. The banks wouldn't loan you a penny.
Yeah, well, I still have friends. People who have faith.
You were on Sammy Goodman's list, weren't you?
What list?
Loan sharking's illegal. On both ends of the deal. You're just lucky I don't take you downtown on suspicion of murder.
I'm very busy with the new line. I have orders from all the big stores.
Well, I just hope it's a good season. Because Sammy's death isn't going to let you off the hook, is it? Once these guys get their teeth into you, you don't stand much of a chance. Think about it. Talk to us.
You know the way out, officer.
David, what's up?
Hey, Hunter. Listen, I've got to talk to you. It's important.
Well, it's going to be a couple hours. I got a big bust going down. What's the deal?
Meet me up on Rocky Point around 8:30. If you can't make it, call me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about Sammy.
I know you are.
How are you holding up, Harold?
Well,
My only son dead, murdered.
Anything I can do? I mean, you need anything? I can help with the funeral.
You're making a condolence call?
Harold, this is me. We've known each other a long time.
Yeah. A lot of business under the bridge.
Exactly.
And you don't want to see it go down a drain.
Oh, that's good. You always make me laugh.
It's mutual.
What do you mean anyway, down the drain?
Well, my son was the only thing you had going for you. He threw a lot of accounts in your lap. I know, because they were all my accounts.
Oh, of course. I owe you a great deal.
Not a great deal. You owe me everything. The police said it was not robbery. There was somebody waiting for him, premeditated. Set up.
Maybe it was someone from that new group in Nevada. They're a nasty lot. We'll know who did this, Harold. I can assure you, I'm going to find out.
My friend, the police will. And if they don't, I will. I can assure you.
You got my bike ready? Your name's Barnett.
Oh. Yes, Mr. Barnett. Come on here.
I think that's him.
This is R21, Charles. We may have a live one.
Everybody stay put till Dakota gets out of the line of fire.
So where's my ZX7? Where's my baby?
It's right over there.
Show it to me.
I have other things I must do.
What the hell is Dakota doing?
Hey, Chief, what's wrong with you? I asked you to show me my bike. Cops, you set me up. Move!
He made us. Go on in through the alley, cut him off. We're going in.
We're on our way.
Out of my way! Get back!
Police! Give it up!
Go to hell! Come on, move! Freeze! I'll kill him!
Let him go! You can't get out of this!
I'll kill him, I swear! Come on!
Freeze!
I'll call for an RE unit.
Big Dave, what's up?
Thanks for coming, Hunter. I wanted to talk to you privately.
Privately? This is like a scene from All the President's Men. What the hell's going on?
Look, I know you and Charlie are good friends. And I just want you to hear this for yourself.
Yeah, hear what?
Intelligence has been on Sammy Goodman's trail for years. When he was murdered, it sent us all scrambling. It really screwed us up because Sammy was tied into everything. And I mean everything.
Yeah.
I want you to hear this.
Devane. Captain? Sammy. just want to be sure we're still on for tonight.
And I want you to be sure to bring it with you.
We'll meet. We'll talk. And if things go right, it's all yours. 9 o'clock.
I'll be there.
Morning, Charlie.
Hi, Hunter.
Can I come in?
Yeah, come on. I can guess what you're here about. That list. You know, you and that list are like a dog and an old slipper. You ought to bury it.
Well, it's not about the list anymore, Charlie. It's about IA.
Yeah. Those guys down there, always ready to stick it to somebody.
Look, you had us put a tail on Sammy Goodman. How come?
Sammy was being surveilled because of his loan sharking activities.
Loan sharking activities, huh? And then your name miraculously appears on his list, huh?
That name is not me.
Charlie, you talked to the 2 victims, and now you won't talk to us. What's going on?
No, Hunter. Do yourself a favor. Keep out of this one.
Look, I know I don't have to tell you this, Charlie, but you're impeding a police investigation. You gotta let me do my job.
I'm asking you to stay out.
Look, I had a nice conversation last night with Dave Garner up on Mulholland. What's this about?
All right, I'll tell you what it's about. It's about my personal business. You got that? Personal. Now, if there's something official you want to discuss with me, I'll see you at the office.
Fathers and sons have good relationships. Sammy and I, we talked, so I know the meeting was right here in your office.
Sammy asked me if he could use the office. I like Sammy.
Mr. Fremont, I've been around a long time. Maybe too long. Maybe you're afraid of what'll happen if you talk.
Then stop pushing me, please. I'm holding on to my business by the fingernails. I don't need any more problems.
After the meeting, my son was put under police surveillance. And then he was killed. I think somebody else knew about the meeting. I want to know who. In the old days, people won't cooperate with me. There was an accident. Some people will get hurt, family, friends.
I'm caught in the middle.
These
Don't you
days,
understand?
Violence is limited. These new synthetics, they're petroleum-based. Am I right?
You wouldn't.
My men are at your warehouse right now. If I don't call in 2 minutes, you'll be out of business. And Paul Miller will be very unhappy if you can't repay his loan. You're running out of time.
Miller. He knew. He told.
You told Paul Miller. My son was talking with police captain.
He fronted me the money to open the new season.
Good.
Why did you meet Sammy Goodman the night of the 4th?
I thought he wanted to make a deal.
What kind of a deal?
The usual. He'd roll over, exchange his testimony for clemency.
It's not what happened, was it?
No, he offered me a bribe, which confirmed our suspicions about his previous activities.
Is that the reason you used to put a tail on Sammy?
That surveillance was 100% by the book. Down the line, totally justified.
Did you know Thomas Barnett?
No.
Did you know he killed Sammy Goodman?
Yeah, but I never met the man.
Captain, under the circumstances, that's very hard to believe.
You guys are acting like you know something already. So if you know something, why don't you tell me?
Very well. We think you may have covered Sammy Goodman to keep your finger on his whereabouts for your own protection.
That is ridiculous.
You could have started to lean on him when he stopped paying you.
I have never taken a penny from anyone.
Which brings us to Goodman's list. Money's paid, names.
Yeah. There's a C. Devane. There are 14 C. Devanes in the telephone books around here. 14. Have you checked out all the other C. Devanes? You're supposed to be conducting...
Complete investigation. Yes, Captain, we did. We sure did. Including Orange and Riverside County, there are 16 C. Devanes. None of them are remotely connected to loan sharks, the garment center, the department, or Sammy Goodman, but you are.
The name on that list is not me.
Is that all you have to say, Captain?
Hunter? Observing an IAD hearing? Since when did you develop an interest in internal affairs?
I want you to know I'm here as a friend for you, Charlie.
Well, I appreciate your concern. And as a friend, I'm asking you to stay out of it.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh, damn it, Hunter, stay out of it. It's personal business. Believe me, personal business.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going okay, I suppose.
I just wanted you to know that I hope this thing with Captain Devane works out.
So the interdepartmental grapevine is at work, is it?
Yeah, well, it's pretty tough to keep something like that quiet.
Yeah, I'll bet they are.
Oh, listen, I just wanted you to know if there's anything I can do.
I appreciate that, Joanne, I do. Thank you.
Not too rough, children? No, that's good. Okay.
Miss Doyle?
Oh, yes?
Excuse me. I'm Sergeant Hunter, LAPD.
Oh, hi.
I was asking for a James Doyle over at your home, and a neighbor sent me over here.
James Doyle.
Yes.
That's my father.
Oh, good. Well, can I talk to him?
Dad died 10 years ago.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. Was your father known as Tiny Doyle?
That's my dad. He weighed 280 pounds. Some people thought it was funny calling him Tiny. Aaron, stop that. What's this about? Why did you want to see my father?
Well, actually, I thought your father was a younger man. Oh, I'm sorry. I know this is all very confusing. Could I ask you what your father did for a living?
He was an inspector with the Department of Building and Safety.
So your father never was a police officer?
Oh, no. Dad was always 280 pounds.
So how long did he work for the Department of Building and Safety?
As long as I can remember. I'd say, let's see, 1945 to... he retired in 1970.
Did you ever know a Sammy Goodman?
I don't know.
How about a Harold Goodman?
Maybe. Chelsea, be careful. Did he have anything to do with building and safety?
I wouldn't know. Let me ask you something. He worked there for 25 years, and he would have never known a Charles Devane, would he?
He may have, but I don't recognize the name.
Different generations. What's up?
The residence belongs to a Mr. and Mrs. Paul Miller. He says he's in the business of taking over failing companies.
Yeah, right. If anybody should know about the loan sharking business, it's Paul Miller. Let me have a word with him.
Paul, don't you think you should go to the hospital?
I'm fine. Mr. Miller, Sergeant Hunter, LAPD. How do you do? My wife? Miss Miller, pleasure. How are you? Now, what happened?
I was leaving home and the gate blew up. I could have been killed.
And you are?
Well, he's my associate. He was inside at the time.
I see. Now, who hates you bad enough to want to blow you up?
I can't think of anyone.
Kind of looks like last week's lunch we had with your wife, huh? Hunter, did you see that outfit Mrs. Miller's wearing?
Yeah, no, that's a bad dress.
I saw that outfit at the Prima Sportswear showroom. He said that line wasn't in the stores yet. Only way she could have gotten that outfit is from the Prima showroom.
I've got enough circumstantial evidence on you, Prima, to put you in jail for the suspicion of murder on Sammy Goodman.
Look, Sergeant.
Now, Paul Miller and Sammy Goodman were in business together, weren't they?
Yeah,
they were. Now, I want you to tell me what you know about the murder of Sammy Goodman and how you know it.
Joanne, I want you to get over to Paul Miller's and arrest him for the murder of Sammy Goodman. I'm going to Old Man Goodman's right now.
Got it.
I'm glad you dropped by, Paulie. I know you're concerned about me.
I know it was you, old man. I know it was you who tried to kill me.
I didn't live to be this old by making those kinds of mistakes. If I wanted you dead, you would be.
Just a warning to get me here.
You're getting smarter by the second. I remember when you and me first became partners, what was it, 20 years ago? You killed my son, and now you have to pay for it.
I don't think so.
Put the gun down, Mr. Goodman. Easy. Well, he's dead.
He was stupid. He thought my son met with your Captain Devane to sell out. And that's why he had Sammy killed. Stupid!
I need to know what your son was blackmailing Captain Devane with. Mr. Goodwin, your son is dead, and so was the man that killed him. Now talk to me.
Okay. Here.
Harold Goodwin's account book, Charlie. Damn thing must be 40 years of age, but it's all in there.
They were all in it together. Fogarty, Doyle, my father. He was the money man. Everything flowed through him. If you wanted something done, you saw Charlie Devane.
And you never knew anything about it?
Well, when I was a kid, I never paid much attention to it, but when I grew up, I kind of figured it out.
Triangle construction.
That's right. Harold Goodman's company. My father was working for the city at the time, and he rigged bids on construction contracts for Harold's company. Back in 1960, a bridge collapsed. A lot of people died. They'd used faulty material, and Harold paid off my father to keep it covered up. And Sammy started to squeeze me about this. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do, but I just couldn't let it come out. Couldn't let it happen.
Charlie, keeping this secret almost ruined your career.
My mother's still alive. She's 71 years old. My father was her whole life. All she has left is the love and respect she has for his memory.
And you were perfectly willing to lose your pension to protect your mother, weren't you?
Would you take a pension and break your mother's heart?
Charlie, tomorrow morning, bright and early, I'm going down to I have a long, long talk with Lieutenant Dave Gardner.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You're a good man, Charlie.
I hope Sammy's in for the night.
Of course he's home for the night. Every night for the past 2 weeks, he comes home at some ungodly hour. He goes to sleep, and we sit out here.
Yeah, tell me about it. I had to break another date for this one.
How about calling in and finding what time my relief is showing up?
According to the police manual, 402, I think. It's the job of the officer who's awake to do the calling in. Oh, hey, tell room service I'll have the Belgian waffles.
That came from the house.
Call for backup.
This is R21 Charles to 114. Request backup. Shot fired with 826 Barbara Drive.
Halt! Police!
You went over the wall!